What's up, everybody? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time it is you're watching. Yesterday I made a short reel about the Vitreo result I achieved on my front windshield. I asked the question if I should make a video about this. So this is that video. This is that video about Vitreo. For me, that product is still, you could say I'm still a novice. If I look at Fabio's results, Fabio is already 10 miles ahead of me with the result, the finalizing of the product, the result, how he got to that result. I asked him, of course, how he did it. We have a beautiful example here on the Mustang, and I'm going to show you later on in the video. And we'll move to my new car and try to achieve a result with less optimum equipment, because Vitreo by itself, of course, is a glass polish. And before we start talking about polishing glass, I think we should be honest about this situation, that there is a certain limit to the polishing of glass, what these kind of products can do. Because I know one guy in the Netherlands called Marcel Falk, and this guy is truly a glass polisher, where you can even get out of these deep rids, scratches, holes, everything. He can really remove the glass and polish it back to perfection. However, this is a very specific specialty job. Now for us to get it inside of what it is in the polishing sequence, so we have, of course, our experience with on paint. So on glass, the difference is the glass, of course, much harder than paint. So it has no flexibility like certain fenders, certain bumpers. All the energy that you put with the machine is going on top of the surface. Now, a couple of things. When you are using this product, it's very important. This is really like a paste. It's extremely thick. It's very thick. It needs lubrication to generate lubrication, of course, but also keep the surface a certain amount of cool so the product doesn't dry up too fast, losing its cutting power, losing result, creating more time, creating more work. So the balance between the polish and, in this case, lubrifica, you can use the dilution from 1 to 5, 1 to 10, whatever you like, whatever you feel is the right lubrification for this product. We are going to work on small sections. So a normal section, I would say, would be about 40 by 40 centimeters. When you're using this product, try to keep it a little bit, because it doesn't react the same as paint. Paint, we have faster results. Glass, it takes more time. It's a very costly, time-consuming operation to get to the result we want. But as it is in detailing, if it's real detailing, there is no time limit. There's only the result that matters. That said, let's get to the situation, and I'll explain a little bit more about the equipment I'm going to use, and just to get you, because like I said, I'm a novice. So what you see in the reel I posted yesterday, this one is going to be live. So you will see me use the product, you will see the result immediately after, and you will also see the places where the cutting might or might not have been so well. So let's get to the situation on the car, and I'll explain a little bit more about the equipment that we're going to use. Equipment. Today, one rotary flexible backing plate is seemingly the best thing. The most perfect result, but also the most difficult one, are these. These are these 3M filled pads. They have, you see, very thin. All the polish will stay in the surface, so we will keep working with the polish. It's never going inside of the pad, so all the product will stay on the surface and on the surface of the pad, creating the maximum cutting power. However, like I said, I'm a novice, so I'm not very accustomed to these, so I still have to do some training, experiencing, whatever you want to call it. But today, we do this. Oh, I'm sorry, forgot this one. If you don't have a flexible backing plate, you can also use an interface for sanding. So put the interface on the pad and then generate a nice cushion that has the capabilities of absorbing the vibrations or the violence, because this is pretty violent, that thin. Then, today I'm going to use a hard polishing pad. This is the hardest one we have at Mafra, the white one. This is the hardest one to create that result, what I did yesterday. Couple of tips before you start. The speed is maximum 1,000. We don't need more. We need working time. We don't need the speed, we need working time. So you can keep it at 1,000 max. I'm going to keep it at speed 1, because as I'm adding lubrification, the chance of splattering is very likely. And when this stuff splatters, it splatters on places where you don't want it to be. You got it on your clothes, you got it on the plastics. So if you have a heavy duty operation, make sure you mask anything that does not want this polish on top, because it's a very sturdy polish. That said, I'm going to use it very slowly because I'm a lazy detailer, don't want to mask it up, so rather not make the mess instead of cleaning the mess. Situation before? Yeah, I think this is the moment for the situation before. Do you need more? No, I said the surfaces, I said, the equipment, everything. And now it's the working, how it's working. Simple, let's go. The scratches from the windshield wiper in time have damaged this surface. Let me get a spotlight, see how it looked like with the spotlight. All right, don't look at the car, man. I did some claying yesterday. This is the collateral damage from the claying. Very nice. Created more work, very stupid. Now, this is what I saw yesterday when I was driving, yesterday, the day before when I got here. This is what I was seeing in the night. Light being dispersed all over the place. Looked like my windshield was dirty. However, it was not, it was scratched up. Got me some product. For the video, I will choose the section is around here. I'm gonna give it a little mist. Like a little mist of product. I'm sorry, little mist of lubrification. Turn to 1. Too much lubrification. My mistake. Let's see what happened. If you have dried in product, that's not an issue. Just add some lubrification and you will loosen it up and have easy removal. A little bit of nitty though. Great. Kijk, so I'm very lucky. My first hit. I probably will show you. Let me see. Focus, cancel. There we have those scratches. And you see a little less scratches to at least those windshield wiper scratches, because I can see here some reds, some big ones. That could also be a windshield wiper scratch. I'm hoping this is very clear in the picture. Here we have these scratches again. To clearing it up. Very satisfied with that little bit of an effort. You saw my surface was kind of big, so I'm going to smaller down the surfaces a little bit. I'm going to put a time lapse because I already did 50% of the window. Put a time lapse and then tell you afterwards how long it took me to get to the right result that I want to get to. Cue the music. Check the result. Let's check the result. My goal so far has been achieved. Note, we have not degreased, and as you can see, we have these. Oh, you cannot see them. Can you see them or can you not see them? That's difficult. Maybe if I zoom out a little bit more. But there's a lot of stone chipping in the windshield. This is difficult to see. I have to manually focus, but I'm not a techie guy. I don't know how to do this on this camera. Normally I have Victor for these kind of things. But there are a lot of stone chips, and in those stone chips there is paste. There is the paste of the polish itself. So I'm going to remove that first before I even think about the Veritas round. Well, normally I would say the fastest way to do this is to get the car outside, blast everything, because to get inside of the stone chips you need a little bit of kinetic energy in the form of water. I'm going to spray some Ductile APC and then use some steam to get rid of the paste inside of the stone chips of the windshield. That also sets the limitation of this product, because to get rid of these stone chips, you can either fill them or take them to a guy like Marcel Falk that can really polish glass. I mean, really, really polish glass. Okay. Now to find the Veritas. There we go. Final touch, Nítido. So you get a free, easy demo how to use Nítido. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's why I love the Derma sealant sprayer so much. Final result. Is it going out of focus? It's so difficult to see on this little screen. I'll make one more pass just to be sure. Showed you a little bit how you can approach a system like this with the Vitreo. There is much more possible, considering if you move to a filled pad, that you have more cutting, also more effort. To the time, the actual polishing time, so no cleaning, degreasing and everything, the polishing time by itself was 25 minutes for half of the front windshield. So for an hour of polishing, then you have the washing. So depending on if you use pressure washer or steam or anything to get rid of the paste inside of the stone chipping. This product does not only help you polish glass, but can also help you if you're not so experienced or a little bit afraid of using strong chemicals, that you can use this with the machine, orbital, hand, anything to get rid of sealants, encrusted contamination from lime scale or from acid rain or anything. By hand or by machine, you can just remove it, make the car ready or the windshield ready or the window ready for the protection that you want to apply after. Sometimes it's more easy because it has less thinking about. So if you use a product like Energo, you have to properly rinse, decontaminate, make sure it doesn't dry. A product like this, just put it on a pad, rub it back and forth, and you generate the same result. One is chemical action, one is more physical action. You can choose which one is the best for you. I hope this video gives you some tips, some insight on how to use this product. My name is Reggie Cox. See you guys next time. Thanks for watching.